Thousands of people came out to support a Southside mom and her son after a video of them being attacked went viral.
That's crazy. Kids is fighting adults. Where's the parents at? Why are they being accountable for it?
Video shared tens of thousands of times on Facebook shows the attack. You can see the woman being punched and eventually falling to the ground, where the assault turns even more violent. We've frozen the video here because it's too graphic after this point. We also blurred the faces of the people involved because they're minors and no charges have been filed. The woman's family was among those at Bright Elementary School. They allege the woman's son has been bullied for 2 years. And yesterday, as the woman walked her kids home from school, the teens turned on the mom.
It's an outrage, and I just feel like we got to do better as parents, maybe a community, maybe as the school, and this could have been prevented if the school would have helped out more, the principal would have stepped up.
Justice still need to be done. Something need to be done to the kids that jumped on them, some type of justice.
Chicago police confirm a woman and boy were seriously injured by a group of offenders yesterday afternoon and taken to Trinity Hospital for treatment. Some parents at the school didn't want to be on camera, but affirm a group of young people have been bullying the boy and others.
It's disgusting. I don't got no words for it. My heart was hurting for her.
In a statement, a CPS spokesperson says, in part, we are horrified by the attack on this family, and we are working collaboratively with city departments and agencies to provide support to the victims of this attack. That is the latest from the South Side. Leah Hope, ABC 7 Eyewitness News.
Okay. I think everybody, we've all seen the video. Everybody's been sharing it. The public outcry is definitely there. And we're all on the same accord that I think more so than anything, we want everybody to understand that this is a child. All of them children that was in that video was children. Some of them, not all of them, may have families, but this baby here, she has a family that cares, that loves her, that has held her accountable. She understands what is going on, and I don't expect her to speak. We do not expect her to speak as we are going to speak because she's a child. What grade are you in, Kamira?
8th.
She's in 8th grade.
What grades do you get?
A's and B's, and I was homecoming queen. I'm the captain of the cheerleading team. Person.
And you will know that this baby, as well as all the other babies that's in that video, are very much our future. So if we laughing at them, we laughing at ourselves. So we want to make sure that we check that and that we be present. And that those people that are not on the ground, those people that are scared of our young kids, that we get out here and we touch them, that we let them know that we here, that we got something to say, that we care about them, that they have more resources than they know, and that we are available to them.
All right, this is a video that I was not going to touch. I might put the news clip in there, but I'm going to blur it out, right? So in Chicago, they end up having an incident. Now, so much to unpack here. Oh my goodness, right? Check out the Real 101 playlist, current news playlist. This will be a bonus video for today. So what ended up happening was this. So to me, the mother looked pregnant, right? If you didn't see the original video, the mother looked pregnant to me. I don't know if she was or wasn't pregnant. So I haven't seen much mention, but she looked pregnant. I believe she had her daughter with her son with her. So the kids wanted to beat her son up, right? They proceeded to surround them and say, let's shoot the fair one with your son. And she like, nah, And then as you know, they jumped the son and they started beating her up on the ground. These kids were 12 and 13. In Chicago, right? Long story short, I don't know if any innocent bystanders helped them out or the kids just did. It was multiple kids, it was girls punching her and whatever the situation may be. So apparently all the community came up to the school to support her. I mean, I don't get that. Why are y'all supporting? What is y'all supporting? What is going to happen for her son? Her son will always be known around Chicago as the kid that him and his mama got jumped and he cried and balled up. And we beat the mama ass. Like, what was the moral support about? The support should have been about raising your fucking children to be better. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to say this, first and foremost, man, who been around some kids, work with some kids, respect authority. A lot of these single mother raised, and I'm going there, a lot of these single mother raised households, they don't teach their kids to respect authority. I didn't seen it first and foremost. They don't teach their kids to respect authority. They go to the school, talk to the teacher any type of way. They, mama, come on, why you take the phone and cuss the teacher out? Discipline is in the household is set by the man. It's set by the man. The women don't set discipline. The father sets the discipline in the house. So when y'all don't want to, y'all want to make babies with guys that's not good to make babies with, or the good guys you make babies with, and you just wanted the baby because you was bored, or you just wanted the child support. This is the problem. This is the exact same problem, the problem that we having. When y'all don't want to be with the man that y'all procreated with, it's always some, oh, I'm not happy. It ain't about you. It's not about I'm. Before you allow him to impregnate you, it's about you. But once that baby here, it's about the child. So when you have these situations and you don't have a male, the actual father there, this is what happens. If a man was with them, they would have never done that. They would have never done that. And who knows? This father might be in his life. Who knows? They might have a 2-parents household, But in most cases, statistically, that tells us that's not the truth. So when that man is there, shit like that don't happen. They don't. And a lot of these single raised mother homes don't raise their kids to be respectful. Don't raise their kids to respect authority. Just think about how a lot of these women acting, they fighting over they chicken not being fried right. They fighting because Starbucks forgot to put their blonde espresso shot in there, or they gave them a fucking macchiato instead of a fucking matcha. How they fighting and stuff. How they fighting on every other slide is women fighting on the internet. A lot of y'all women, y'all get with these men. Y'all just wanted the money. Y'all just want the baby. Y'all finesse the men. Y'all never tell that part. Y'all like dudes are just walking away. They're not just walking away. Y'all run them away to be victims. And this is the thing about it. 12 and 13 years old, that's the most critical moment of a young man's life that a man is needed most. That's the critical moment. 12 and 13, that's his time to shine. You did your job, mom. Even the daughter, that's his time to shine. That's where real manhood come in at. Put your dukes up. Get a rake. This is where the life lessons come in about women and discipline and life. And this is where it come in at. Y'all creating these problems. Y'all don't want to fix it because it's about my happiness. It's about, I want a baby because I'm bored. Lil Wayne mama, basically he got Toya pregnant because his mama said he was bored and she wanted somebody to be with while she was. It's always about the woman. When is y'all going to realize how selfish y'all is destroying this society? And then, there's going to be some people in the car. Oh, the men, you let him shoot the car. Well, guys fake who they are. Guys don't fake who they are. Y'all see an attractive guy and y'all ignore all the signs. Stop it. I just hate when women say, no, guys don't fake who they are. Y'all do that shit with makeup and BBL shit. Niggas don't do that. Y'all do that shit. Y'all just ignore who people are. Well, he had 7 felonies, but he started going to dumb stuff like that. This is the direct cause and effect of it. This is a 2-parent household issue, a single mother household issue. I'm telling y'all. 12 and 13, them kids started, especially boys, started to become a little bit stronger than the mama. It's happening. Rebellious, but nasty work. Nasty work, man. Nasty work, man. Nasty work. It was disappointing, but was I shocked it was Chicago? No, I'm not shocked it was Chicago. Yeah, I would have guessed Chicago, Memphis. You know what I'm saying? But this is a traumatic experience for her. A traumatic experience for her daughter. And if she had a baby in the stomach, a traumatic experience for the son. Y'all should be ashamed of yourself. And then, hold on, man, I'm about to get off here. And then I should have I'm going to put it on the screen. So you had the one lady that made her daughter apologize. And nah, man, throw them in jail. Get a mama the death penalty too, man. Throw them in jail. Upper room. Parents need to go to the upper room. I'm sorry. But then you had the mother who was on Facebook arguing to defending her daughter. Talking about, we don't owe none of y'all apology. We don't owe the mother apology. Y'all talking about take a village. My daughter has a whole bunch of people to take care of them. Y'all need to shut the F up. And I'ma ride with my I'm telling y'all, man, they ride with the worst type of shit. She should be condemning her daughter. They don't. I've seen it my whole life. They don't think they children can do no wrong. When my parents used to go up to the school, I was wrong until proven right. And usually I was wrong. They was taking the teacher side. Now they take their children's side, knowing they children bad as hell. You owe the community a fucking apology. You shouldn't be saying nothing. If your daughter had all this community behind all these people, why did she threw the first punch? They were saying she threw the first, or one of them girls threw the first punch. Don't matter. A lot of these parents, she the problem right then and there. How about that? She the problem. We don't owe y'all nothing, and we only get out of here, man. Lock her up. Get her up out of here. Lock her up. You shouldn't be fixing your mouth to argue with nobody. And this is the problem. This is why kids, and they can't shut up and listen, because the mama who's the head of the household, the matriarchy of the black community, they don't shut up and listen. They don't shut up and listen. They can't do no wrong. I've seen this firsthand, bro. Most of these kids can't read, can't write. The mama don't know nothing about it. The fathers don't know nothing about the illiteracy. Don't know how to take constructive criticism. All the bad traits that you see in this situation, you see why the children did that. No accountability. No discipline. Over and emotional. Everybody need to go to jail. I want to see the kids in jail too. All them kids should go up for adoption. They should, CPS. I want to see all the kids that was involved in this, jumping them. They need to go to jail. And juvie for a year or 3. I don't care. And they need to go up for an adoption. Enough of this, they children, then the parents need to go to jail. Or jail in a parenting course. Jail. They don't even need to I don't want to see them get their kids back. We need to start a program where you must be licensed before you have a child. Men and women. Real talk. I want everybody in this situation to go to jail. And if that lady got to GoFundMe, let me know. I want to donate to that lady and her son. I want to donate to them. But that's all I had to say. Check out the Real 101 playlist, current news playlist. Hit the link tree. Find me everywhere there. Peace.
Let us speak. Hold on. So you just be like, I'm walking out.
You on the court, sir. You on the court. Your foot on the court.
Hey, she gonna talk. Let's hear what she gotta say.
Hey, shut the fuck up. Go ahead, baby.
Connect it quick. I don't think it's.
Job what?
Wait.
At this school for 2 years.